My family farm, I am the 5th generation here at this farm, and Anthony is our 6th generation. It goes all the way back to, for this site here in 1874 when my great-grandpa planted that pine tree out in front of the house to mark where he was going to put the driveway. And we've been here raising hogs ever since. Margie and I have been married 43 years. We started out here. This is my grandparents' place. This is where we took up our housekeeping. We've been here ever since. Our boys grew up here. Our boys grew up in the time when they were doing chores. They really didn't realize they were doing chores because they were doing something they thought was fun. Margie and I have 2 sons. Anthony is our oldest, and then Brandon is our youngest.
Being part of the 6th generation is exciting because being able to see what has happened in the past, you know, as I was a kid and how things have progressed on the farm to seeing the size that we are now on the farm and seeing, it's exciting to see the future as my kids get older.
When we talk about a 5th and 6th generation, not only do we have the 5th and 6th generation, but Generation 7 is helping us in the barns. And that's Anthony's children, my grandchildren. And it's just a pleasure to sit back and see that we're going to have another generation involved in the farm to keep it and carry it on so we can still continue to be a generational farm like we've always been.
When you talk about animal well-being, you know, on our farm and on all farms, you know, in Ohio and across the Midwest, animal husbandry is a huge part of what we do. We're stewards of not only the land, but stewards of the animals that we raise, you know, to make sure that we have a good, wholesome product that we're able to take to market for those, to make sure that the consumer knows that their animals were taken care of.
The pig farmer's most important responsibility is to take care of the animals. I've always instilled upon, you know, the kids and also the grandkids that those animals can't fend for themselves. We have to provide them the food, the shelter, and the water. And it's our goal and it's our main importance that we do that and we treat them as the best we can. Not only as far as for the way we handle them, but for the way we give their living quarters, that we keep them clean, we keep them healthy, we provide a nice environment for them. The lessons I learned from Grandpa and Dad were the fact that, you know, these animals depend upon you. So it's upon your responsibility to take care of them. And that comes with responsibility. Sometimes you may want to go to town, but you can't because you've got chores that needs to be done. And you have to do that. And you take pride in the fact that you're able to do that and provide that for them. Margie and I have often considered how great and how thankful we are that we're going to be able to continue this farm. We saw it as our parents and our grandparents. And Margie came into this with arms wide open, and we're both completely thrilled that we've been able to grow the farm in the time that we've had it, to be able to pass something on. We don't get to take anything with us when we're gone from this earth, but we get to leave behind what our forefathers have left for us. And that's one of the things that we really pride ourselves in. We think we've grown it enough to where Generation 6 and 7 can continue it on and can grow it a little bit more, and it will be here forever, we hope.